Fantasia has a song that I was listening to while I was cleaning up, and it says, "Have you ever needed someone so bad, but he ain't willing to make it last? Sometimes you gotta lose to win again." And, anyone who's been heartbroken in a relationship that you wanted to work, that you tried to make work, and then it failed, you know the pain of that song. But then when you bounce back, right? And you get into a space where you're in another relationship and you're like, wow, this is better. And the lessons I learned from that previous relationship prepared me for this relationship. And I am a winner, right? Because of that, right? What am I saying? I'm saying that the point of that song is applicable to all relationships in our lives, whether it is a professional relationship or a political relationship or a platonic relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what humanity is. That's what being a human in society is. We're in relationship, whether we know it or not, whether we want to be or not. Even being in out of relationship, there is a relationship to that. We are enemies. That's a relationship. You see what I'm saying? We are friends. We are lovers. We are partners. Whatever those, that language is, whether it is in business again or all these other spaces. And when we look at the context of the world and where the world is and how the world is changing and how there's shift and transition, going on right before our eyes in a drastic way, many of us feel like we're losing. We're losing privacy. We're losing normalcy. We're losing jobs. We're losing money. We're losing hope. We're losing faith. We're losing power. Like, this is the way we feel. And I want to encourage us with the words of that song to say sometimes we got to lose to win again. And sometimes a relationship, whether it is a political relationship, right, with the government and the mayor and the police department, sometimes we've got to lose the dependency that we have on them so that we can win as individual, or so that we can win as a community, or so that we can win as a society, right? And so when, excuse me, when you get this low as some people are in the conversations that I've been having, right, with friends and acquaintances and, associates from all over the world, you see that there is this grabbing, like, when you're drowning, you're just looking for something to hold on to. Let me say to all of us, let's find each other. Let's hold on to each other. Sometimes when you get so low, you look around and you find that family is the only thing you have. Friends are the only thing you have in the most significant relationships, right? And that we have, in an effort to be ambitious and make some money and make a name for ourselves, we have abandoned some of those relationships. But when we come to a place where we can grab a hold of that which matters, there's something significant to that. So, last analogy, you're falling from a cliff, you're looking for anything to hold on to, a twig, say a branch, a rope, a string, a rock, whatever you can hold on to, you will hold on to it, right? We have each other. Let us not neglect the human relationships that we have. Let us not neglect the power that comes from such unity and the winning that comes from exploring the potential and the human potential in that holding on, in that grabbing onto, in that not letting go of these significant, intimate, close relationships that matter more than the ones with the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? And the people who we're paying our bills to, and the jobs we were bleeding, sweating, and crying for pennies. You see what I'm saying? So I hope this is something. Let us understand that there is a bouncing back. There is a resurrection after a death. There is a coming home after leaving. There is winning after losing. And if we know that and hold on to it, we will have the faith necessary to get through this. That's my little point. I want to make it, and I appreciate you for listening to it. Thank you.